Good morning, it is Sunday today. About to have some breakfast, which I'll show you. Then I'm going to head to the shops because I'm having like a birthday celebration next weekend with Megan, who you guys have seen before. Her birthday is this coming week and mine's like exactly a week after, so we thought we'd meet in the middle, have our friends come along and celebrate with lunch and drinks. So I'm really excited about that, so I hope that I can find something today that I really love and I'm really excited to wear, because you're going to turn 23 once, obviously, and then the rest of the day will be pretty much me doing meal prep. I do have a few updates about my MS to give you, so I'll share that later. I'm planning on doing a bit of a time lapse for one of my paintings that I want to do this afternoon, but first things first, breakfast is the most important meal of the day in my opinion, so let's have that. So I'm home now and it was a really successful shopping trip. I ended up finding this beautiful dress that I loved. I couldn't go past it. Did break my bank a little bit. It is a Beckenbridge one, but I guess yeah, you only turn 23 once, so why not? It is 2 o'clock now, so I'm about to have some lunch. I'm feeling like a massive big bowl of salad, and I'm thinking falafels because I don't really have to cook them, so it can be ready really quickly because I am hungry. So here is my falafel bowl. It's got a huge mix of greens underneath with like spinach, kale, some beetroot, some carrot, and a little bit of celery in there too, I think. And then I've got some alfalfa sprout on the side, about 1/4 of an avocado, sushi ginger, and then I've got 3 falafels that I just got from Woolworths, and then topped it with this tomato relish that my grandma makes for me. It is so delicious. I just realized that I forgot to bring my chopsticks out. Gonna eat my lunch, have a bit of a chill out outside in the sun, and then I'll probably get started on my painting. Okay, I've actually just gotten back from the grocery store and just got a few things for the week, mostly just some new vegetables and my proteins. And I decided that I'm gonna do a painting this afternoon. I feel like being really creative, so I've got my easel all set up. This is where I paint, and I've chosen the size of my canvas. And I think I'm going to do like an Impressionist style painting, which was the first one that I did in my Cork and Chroma class. So something similar to this. So just really abstract. It'll be fun just to put a lot of colors onto the canvas and see what it turns out like at the end. I really hope that you enjoy this time lapse.
where we small talk each other. Turn the beat up, turn it real loud. Turn the beat up, turn it real loud.
Guys, I am so sorry, my camera went flat when I was halfway through doing it, so I'll show you the finished product because I kept going with it anyway. And that is the finished product. It's just, yeah, a lady in a red dress with a red umbrella walking through the rain. I'm actually really happy with it. I love it. I stuffed up the umbrella a little bit, so I just made it a little bit more abstract than I was planning, but yeah, that is my newest painting. I promise that next time I will have my camera fully charged so you guys don't miss anything, because yeah, I'm actually quite impressed with myself for doing that. It looks really good, if I say so myself. Stay tuned for plenty more of those. I'm gonna put my camera back on charge so I can finish the video with a bit of an MS update. I've just been chilling out eating some green grapes, so I'm gonna continue doing that while I give you my MS update. I'm gonna put the camera down. Before I get started, my plan is to get a really massive canvas and paint like a massive painting to sit right in the middle there. So if you watched my video last week, I was talking about some results from my MRI scans that I received really recently, from August 2018 when I had my first MRI scans to January 2019. I did not have any new lesions, so there'd really been no disease progression for me, and a few of them had actually decreased in size. So yeah, that was really good news for me. And one thing that I haven't really talked about before, I don't think, is when I had my very first scan, the results showed that I actually had a lot of lesions in my brain, and from memory I could not remember any time where I had any form of symptoms that I had when I had my first relapse. And so knowing that I had so many lesions in my brain already without having any outward signals that I could really recall was really scary. So I was really anxious to get my results back, because even though I know of myself I haven't had any significant outward signals like my first relapse, there might have still been some kind of disease progression there that I didn't know about, because seeing my brain scans from August 2018, having those historical lesions that I wasn't aware of at the time. And I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing, I suppose. I'm really focusing on eating as healthy as I can and still working out and keeping physically fit as well. Then also just working on my mental health, so making sure that I'm staying positive in every situation and not letting this get to me, and also talking about it. So I find that on my channel, when I talk about these things, I find that it really helps me, and it seems to help other people as well. If you've also watched my last few videos, you know that I've been talking a lot about these headaches that I've been getting, this really bad tension behind my eyes more than anything. So what I did, I think I've talked about it as well on my channel, is that I was looking at getting some glasses with a blue light filter on them, because I did go to the optometrist, I got my eyes tested and my vision was fine, but I still just thought anything that can help, that can go towards it and contribute to lessening my headaches would help me. So I did end up getting some frames. I will show you. These are my frames. I ended up getting them from Bailey Nelson. I love them. They're like a brownie rose gold opaque style frame I've been wearing when I'm at work, especially in front of my computer screen, and if I'm at home, if I'm editing, I've been wearing them too. And when I'm on my phone, if I remember, I try to put them on as well, just to try and block out all of that really unnatural light that's going into my eyes, to see if that makes any difference. I don't really know if it's been making a huge difference, because I am still getting my headaches quite bad. So I went to the doctor to talk to her about it 2 weeks ago, and she's referred me to an ophthalmologist. So I think they really specialize in everything that happens right behind the eye. So while I've had my eyes tested by an optometrist, it's not the same as going to an ophthalmologist who gets more in the detail. I have an appointment with her tomorrow, so hopefully that gives me some more answers, and at least I can rule something out if that's not contributing to the headaches. I will get there in the end, but it's just a bit of a process. Fingers crossed that everything's good, but I really just want some answers, and I want to get to the bottom of what's happening behind my eyes. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I will see you in my next video. Bye.